I'm Tom for Pack Hacker, and in this video we're taking a detailed look at the Able Carry Daybreaker that I've been testing over the course of the last 2 weeks. So let's dive in and check out every single little detail of this lightweight pack. All right, so the main fabric on the outside of this bag is a Cordura ripstop nylon, and that's what keeps it lightweight. The Daybreaker's main feature, I think, is that it's lightweight. There's not a ton of frills going on in this bag. It's very simple. Again, it's lightweight. So let's go through and take a look at everything. We have an AquaGuard YKK zipper up here at the top as well, and then we have plastic Duraflex hardware too on areas like the sternum strap. Now, it looks a little muddy on the outside. You might wonder why. I did test this for 2 weeks, and I took it on my bike. So it did totally pass the bike test. I rode home one day in the pouring rain, and everything was completely fine. No water got inside, and also the AquaGuard zipper prevented any additional water from getting on the interior. Now, it's not submergible, but it does a pretty good job with weather resistance. I was also testing the Black Ember TKS sling during the time I was doing this. It's not quite that weather resistant. Like that Black Ember sling is like pretty hardcore when it comes to weather resistance, but it's pretty good. You can see I was just fiddling here with a little loose thread too, so just note that happened after 2 weeks. Kind of maybe a little bit of sloppy stitching there, but nothing too crazy. Okay, so let's talk about this water bottle pocket. It is right next to this handle, which is just a thin piece of nylon webbing. It's a bit soft to the touch, kind of feels like a seatbelt in a car, but yeah, there's no folding, there's no faux padding, very lightweight. They're just using this kind of material across, and they have a similar strip down below to help reinforce it. You can grab it by the handle. The frame sheet keeps it a bit structured, and yeah, they're trying to keep it really lightweight. You have this gusseted fabric here that allows the water bottle pocket to get bigger. This is made out of that same Cordura nylon that I had mentioned before, except there's an elastic loop here at the top that can help kind of fold it down and manage it and keep it tight as you put your water bottle in here. In contrast to the lightweight Daybreaker, I have a super heavy Eddie Rambler mug in here with a cup cap, but I just wanted to show you that fits on the inside quite well, and you still have even more room if you have a bigger water bottle than that. So that's good. Let me just set this out to the side to get it out of the way. And then, yeah, we have 3 little drain holes at the bottom, so if you get water or dirt in there, you're going to be able to drain them out. Kind of looks like a face. Hello. So you're going to be able to drain, it's going to be able to drain out of there quite easily. So on the bottom here, it's Able Carry's typical daisy chain system where you can attach things to this if you'd like. It's that kind of soft seatbelt webbing. I like that it starts at the bottom here, comes up across through the strap. I think it gives it a very nice look, and it also structures the bag a little bit as well, which is a nice little touch. And then you have some additional attachment points here at the bottom for like any accessories you want to attach. I believe this may also integrate with some of Able Carry's accessories on this that they sell on the site as well. So just keep that in mind. And then yeah, let's see, the side here we've got that. This top part, you can see there's also 2 nylon loops, so for attaching anything with the carabiner to the outside. I like this, Usually some of these style bags will have like a daisy chain going down the entirety of the front, and you just don't need that. Just having 2 spaces for a carabiner, clip, or something like that, I think is totally fine. And if you want to make like a lash system, you can totally crisscross that to here with an accessory strap and like put a place for your jacket or sleeping bag or whatever it is that you might be trying to carry on the outside of your bag that's a little bit lighter but bulky. And then yeah, up here, these are just fabric gussets that just allow the bag to kind of puff out a little bit as you fill it up, but still keep a low profile streamlined look at this top, this rounded top here when you're not. And now, I think that covers everything on the outside. Let's get into so another handle here on this side too. So nice, they're giving you the option. And again, very simple handle, not padded or anything like that. They're not messing around with that. Okay, now we get into the harness system, which is very simple. So similar handle up here on the top, that's what is on the sides. So it's very grabbable from any side. No handle at the bottom here, but you can just kind of grab the bag Or I suppose if it was really full, you could like loop your finger through one of these and then kind of carry it that way. You can also carry it by the sides. So the harness system itself is simple. Even though this is a more minimal bag, there's still some amply padded mesh here. It is decently dense, and there's some mesh on the back as well. So the shoulder straps are quite comfortable at this size. There's some bar tacks up here that hold things together for reinforcement. And you can see that we have some triangular bar tacks up here at the top for durability. So I like that Able Carry is doing those little touches to add some durability and some length to the durability, I guess, timeline of this bag, which is really nice. And then, yeah, we have a sternum strap, similar to Able Carry's. You know, it's got that shoulder strap style. And again, the design continuity here is cool because it starts up here at the top, angles down to the strap, all the way down to the bag, all the way down to this like system here on the bottom. So I like that. It keeps it nice and clean, minimal look. And then, yeah, two little kind of areas here where, again, attach a carabiner, attach a hose to a water bladder, etc. Able Carry stamp here, and I forgot to mention earlier, but there's also an Able Carry black on black stamp here at the bottom. So keeping it really minimal with the branding as well. So yeah, pretty decent mesh straps. Sternum strap itself is pretty no frills. We've just got a Duraflex buckle here on the bottom. So if I'm holding that up, hopefully that can autofocus for you. There we go. Really simple. And if you want to adjust it, you just can kind of, you know, pull this through the strap. Pretty standard stuff going on here, nothing too crazy. Then we have adjuster straps at the bottom. Again, got some Duraflex down there. Kind of the funky futuristic shape, little adjuster buckles. And then some plastic strap keepers here just to help manage that strap. And this is that same seatbelt material that we've seen prior, which is good. No option for a hip belt here, which I think is totally fine for a bag of this size. Your mileage may vary. And in the back panel, there is like a foam frame sheet on the inside here that gives it some structure. It's not super thick, but it gets the job done and keeps the pack lightweight and somewhat flexible. No mesh in the back here, so you're gonna generate back sweat a little bit faster than if it had like, you know, foam air channels or mesh breathability. But I think with a lot of that, again, it's just sort of, they're trying to keep it lightweight and keep it minimal. And I think that works here. All right, so onto the pocketing in the interior. On the side here, you can see there's this zippered AquaGuard YKK zipper pocket on the side. And then the big feature in here is that there's a key ring loop. So you have this bag kind of on your shoulder, you bring it in front around your body, you can get this key leash out. There's plenty of room to give you range to unlock a door, things like that. I've got it right here in my jib and key organizer. So I've got a little extra length, you can see, based on what I have going on with the setup of my keys here. But either way, it still gives you a decent amount of length, which is nice. So let me just pull that off to get it out of the way. Key clip itself is just pretty standard. It's black on black. You got like a little kind of material here, nothing too crazy. I think it totally works out. It's just mounted up to like the top of the pocket here as well. Just got some other items in here, like a Zippo, and then some sunglasses here. I felt kind of weird about like putting my wallet in here. I've got my wallet inside the main pocket of the bag, and just if I had my phone in there, I'd put it in there too, which was slower to access, but I just felt a little weird like having it on this external pocket here. But the size is pretty ample. Goes all the way down to this corner here. So if you put smaller items in there, they can get lost. Like you could have just like a pile of coins down here and maybe not even hardly notice it. But it does go up to this stitch as well, and then all the way up to the top here. So the lines you're seeing here are the dimensions for that pocket. There is ample room on the side here for anything that you do want to throw inside. And then there's like this mesh material as the liner. It's pretty stretchy and pretty nice in the hand, and I just like it. It's nice and lightweight too. Now let's open up into the big black hole Daybreaker on the inside. I've just got some like sweatshirts, things like that in here to pack it out a little bit. Now this top pocket is where I was keeping most of my like valuables, just because it's behind two zippers, so it's a little bit of security. And I'll just show you, it's that same kind of mesh material we saw before. But you know, I just put my wallet in here. A little bit slow to access it because you got to get this flap down and then you got to unzip this. But yeah, that side quick access, I just wasn't loving to put my wallet in personally. But yeah, so that mesh pocket's kind of floating here as well. So if you wanted to like stuff something out in the top or the brain of this bag, you totally could. You know, not sure if it would stay in there, but it's kind of a little separate pocket. Probably stay up there good enough. So got my buff and my gloves. Actually, I should just put them in there. That's a pro tip. You're learning it with me as I do this review. All right, and then yeah, YKK zipper here, pretty smooth. Then you got like a little baby zipper kind of holder loop that you can hold on to when you're zipping and unzipping this. Seems unnecessary for that functionality, but maybe they just had to reinforce it here anyways, and they were like, what the heck, we'll leave some extra fabric for that. Nice little touch, nothing too crazy. All right, and then let me just pull what's out of here out. So I got just sweatshirt, little packing cube, and then just like a notebook and a little tech pouch. Set those off to the side. And now you can see we have this cavernous empty space, trying to give you a view all the way to the bottom, but it's a little bit dark. So it's black on black on the inside. It doesn't unzip very far. You can see it goes down about the quarter of the front of the bag. So it is very much like kind of that top loading pack where you just stuff everything down, which I think works well for the hiking use case and, or, you know, kind of the lightweight use case they're going for here. And you can really see once I empty out these pockets, just how kind of low of a structure that this bag has. So let me just pull everything out of here. And you can see that, pull that out. Yeah, it's just very kind of lightweight, really flexible. It's almost like a packable bag. Like if it was flat here, you could maybe just even pack that into a larger backpack. So yep, and that zipper is good. Little fun fact here, this is labeled as the shell backpack, but we talked with Able Carry and actually this is the Daybreaker. It's the exact same thing. I think they just had a name change. The back here fit my 15-inch MacBook Pro just fine on this little pocket on the back. No frills here. It's just kind of this liner material. And then that could just easily slide in. You do have some elasticity here at the top to where you have a little bit of structure. But I mean, this laptop compartment is, you know, it's just not, not really built for tech. I think it's maybe like more built for like a water bladder. So you have the toggle up here area if you want to hang the water bladder down with a carabiner and keep that nice and secure. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of like more of an outdoorsy bag from Able Carry. If you want something that's more tech or daily focused, you can check out some of their other options. They got some good stuff over there. Or travel focused, check out the Max. We got reviews on the Max as well over on the site. So yeah, the information there. And then this pocket back here is actually for this foam frame sheet. So you can kind of see the material that it is. You can see that it's dense and cushy, kind of leaving some fingerprint imprints here, but nothing too crazy. And then there is a secret pocket on the front here. I was really hoping I'd open this up and just see like a $100 bill in here or something that someone had left in there. But yeah, this opens right up, and then yeah, you can just put things in here. So if I was like carrying my passport or even my wallet at times, maybe I would have wanted to put it in here depending on where I was and how safe I felt. And it is just a nice hidden pocket that is going to be pretty hard to access. You know, it's behind two zippers. You kind of got to get the frame sheet out of the way a little bit too, or the foam frame. And then, yeah, little baby YKK zipper pull at the top. No zipper pulls here like you see on here. Nice grippy Hypalon pulls just to keep it a little bit more low profile and at the top. So there you have it. That is the Able Carry Daybreaker. Make sure to head over to packhacker.com. Link down in the description below to see the full review that includes the best buying options that help support our channel at no additional cost to you. We'll see you in the next video.